Well, the next time your flight is canceled or delayed, you could get some cash.
Yeah, the Biden administration just announced some new rules to protect travelers. Fox 35's Marie Ettinger is joining us live from OIA tonight to break down these new rules. Hi, Marie.
Hey, Luann. If you travel, chances are at some point you or even somebody you know has wound up with some horror story. At Fox 35, we report on these big waves of cancellations or bad delays all the time. These new rules should help provide some protections if that happens to you.
We found out before we left that our flight was canceled, and then we tried to get on another flight, the last flight out tonight, and that was canceled as well.
Stuck at the airport? The feds want to make sure if this happens to you, you get your money back immediately. The Biden administration says it's following through on a promise to hold airlines accountable. Under a new federal rule, airlines are required to give passengers an automatic cash refund if their flights are canceled or significantly delayed. According to the DOT, this means if a traveler is delayed by at least 3 hours domestically and 6 hours internationally, they'd qualify for the refund. This also applies to passengers who see changes to their departure or arrival airport, increased connecting flights, if they're downgraded to a lower class, or if connections at different airports impact accessibility for a person with a disability.
We are also changing the refund to clarify that it must be by cash, it must be in cash by default, unless a passenger actively chooses another form of compensation.
This is how the White House and DOT are laying out the new rules. For the automatic cash refund, passengers would not have to explicitly request it, and they'll need to be issued within 7 business days if the passenger used a credit card to book. Vouchers and travel credits can only be issued if the passenger requests that over the cash refund option. And finally, travelers should get the full amount back of what they paid for their ticket, including any government-imposed taxes and airline fees. And speaking of fees, the DOT is cracking down on surprise fees, forcing airlines to disclose them up front and refund any baggage fees if it's not delivered within 12 hours of their domestic flight.
These charges can really add up for things like a checked bag, a carry-on bag, change fees, cancellation fees. Healthy competition requires that as a consumer, you comparison shop, which means knowing the real price of a trip before and not after you buy. So airlines will now be required to show you these costs up front.
Buttigieg says the new rules will take effect in about 6 months, and it could save consumers hundreds of millions of dollars per year.
Infrequent flyers are especially vulnerable, since they may not know that we are here for them and are often not told about their right to a refund.
The DOT is considering some other new rules as well. One of the ones they're thinking about would make sure that parents and kids traveling together get to do that without any extra fees for sitting together. Another one they're thinking about would provide some extra protections for passengers with wheelchairs. Live at the Orlando International Airport, Marie Ettinger, Fox 35 News.